In 1947, a young Bedouin shepherd boy stumbled upon an inconspicuous cave while tending his flock. To his amazement, inside the cave lay a collection of ancient clay jars, each concealing a treasure beyond imagination. Ancient scrolls, including copies of the mysterious Book of Enoch. But what exactly does the Book of Enoch contain? The text unravels the captivating story of Enoch, a man from distant times who was said to have walked with God. His unique journey sets him apart from other figures in the biblical genealogies. According to the book of Genesis, Enoch lived for 365 years before he mysteriously vanished from the earth. The Bible said that he lived for 365 years, and Enoch walked with God. Then he was no more because God took him away. The text remains silent on the specifics of his departure. Genesis 5:24. His life's journey, unlike any other, leads us to a question that lingers in the shadows. What became of Enoch when God took him away? Well, he documented his journey. Dated around 200 BCE, while it is not included in mainstream biblical canons, evidence indicates that ancient Jews and early Christians were well aware of its existence. Today, it is considered apocryphal by both Jews and Christians, except for Ethiopian Jews and some Ethiopian Christians who consider it canonical. These ancient texts describe Enoch's story. It talks about an adventure where he encounters a group of enlightened beings known as the Watchers. These celestial entities descend from the heavens to bestow forbidden knowledge upon humanity. They teach various disciplines including mathematics, science, astronomy, weaponry, and human anatomy. However, some of the Watchers stray from their divine purpose and engage in forbidden relationships with human women, leading to the birth of giant and powerful beings known as the Nephilim. But what's interesting is that his book was left out of the Bible. If Enoch was such a prominent figure to God, then why was his books left out of the Bible? Well, I won't leave anything out in my videos. Let's dive into the mysterious Book of Enoch. The book starts off with Enoch meeting with the Watchers. 1. In the Book of Watchers, Enoch provides a vivid account of the fallen angels, known as the Grigori or Watchers, who descended from the heavens to teach forbidden knowledge to humanity. These celestial beings were entrusted with the task of guiding and protecting humanity, but succumbed to temptation, lusting after human women. This transgression led to their illicit unions with mortal women, giving birth to the Nephilim, mighty and powerful giants. Enoch reveals the consequences of their actions, as these once noble Watchers faced divine retribution for their rebellion against the divine order. And they became pregnant and bore large giants, whose height was 3,000 cubits. These devoured all the toil of men, until men were unable to sustain them. Book of Enoch, Chapter 7. 2. Amidst the awe-inspiring descriptions of celestial realms and heavenly beings, Enoch discloses the Watchers' sinful actions, and the birth of the Nephilim, their giant offspring, raises profound questions about the intersection between the divine and the mortal. This cosmic union between angels and humans led to a disruption in the divine plan, as these hybrid beings, the Nephilim, became oppressors and threatened the harmony of the human world. And they, the women, became pregnant, and they bore large giants whose height was 3,000 cubits. These giants consumed all the acquisitions of men, and when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. Book of Enoch, Chapter 7. 3. The Book of Watchers delves further into the Watchers' teachings, imparting forbidden knowledge to humanity in various disciplines such as mathematics, science, astronomy, weaponry, and human anatomy. Enoch's account emphasizes the profound implications of these celestial teachings, elevating human knowledge and ushering in an era of enlightenment. Semjaza taught enchantments and root cuttings, Barakijal taught astrology, Kokabel the constellations, Ezekiel the knowledge of the clouds, Erakiel the signs of the earth, Shamsiel the signs of the sun, and Sariel the course of the moon. Book of Enoch, Chapter 8, 3, 6. However, as the Watchers' interference with human affairs continues, their actions bring about disastrous consequences. The Nephilim, with their colossal size and power, oppress and dominate ordinary humans, causing suffering and chaos in the world. And they, the giants, began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Book of Enoch, Chapter 7, 5. In this extraordinary narrative, Enoch grapples with the complexities of divine beings straying from their celestial mandate, the birth of powerful and oppressive giants, and the repercussions of forbidden knowledge bestowed upon humanity. The Book of Watchers remains an unparalleled testimony to the intertwining of the celestial and earthly realms, a tale of angels' fall from grace, and a warning against the consequences of crossing divine boundaries. The second section, the Similitudes of Enoch, dives into prophecies concerning the Messiah and the end times. Enoch's visions pierce the veil of time, revealing cosmic events that shape humanity's future, leaving listeners in awe of the celestial wisdom unveiled. In the Similitudes of Enoch, the second section of the Book of Enoch, he becomes a conduit for divine knowledge. One of the key themes in the Similitudes of Enoch is the advent of the Messiah, who is referred to as the Son of Man. This messianic figure is depicted as a celestial being with divine authority, destined to bring salvation and judgment upon the world. The Son of Man is a central figure in the eschatological prophecies of Enoch, signifying the culmination of human history and the establishment of God's righteous rule. Let us dive into some of the texts from the Book of Enoch that shed light on these celestial revelations. Enoch 46, 1, 2. And there I saw one who had a head of days, and his head was white like wool. And with him was another being whose countenance had the appearance of a man, and his face was full of graciousness, like one of the holy angels. In this passage, Enoch beholds the majestic figure of the Ancient of Days, alongside another being with angelic countenance. The Ancient of Days represents God's eternal and wise nature, while the other figure appears as a man, symbolizing the future Messiah. Enoch 48, 2, 4. At that hour, that Son of Man was given a name, in the presence of the Lord of the Spirits, the beforetime, even before the creation of the sun and the moon, before the creation of the stars, he was given a name in the presence of the Lord of the Spirits. This text emphasizes the pre-existence and divine ordination of the Son of Man. His name was bestowed by the Lord of the Spirits even before the creation of the celestial bodies, underscoring his eternal significance in the cosmic order. Enoch 62, 5, 9. And he will be a staff for the righteous, and they will not hunger. And he will be a light for the Gentiles, and he will be the hope of those who are sick in their hearts. All who dwell on the earth will fall down and worship before him, and will glorify, bless, and sing praises to the Lord of Spirits. For this reason he has been chosen and hidden in front of him, before the creation of the world and forever. This passage expounds on the messianic role of the Son of Man. He is described as a source of sustenance for the righteous and a beacon of hope for all people, including the Gentiles. The entire world will acknowledge his divine authority and worship the Lord of Spirits through him. The Similitudes of Enoch offer profound insights into the eschatological beliefs of ancient Jewish and early Christian communities. Enoch's visionary experiences transcend time, revealing the divine plan for humanity's redemption and the eventual fulfillment of God's purpose. In the Astronomical Book, the third section, Enoch learns from one of the angels about the secrets of the stars, sun, and moon. Intriguingly, this section introduces a solar calendar, contrary to the traditional lunar calendar used in Judaism, raising questions about celestial knowledge and its implications for ancient religious practices. The stars, with their radiant splendor, hold significance in the divine order, aligning with the mysteries of the universe. The sun, as the radiant center of our solar system, carries essential cosmic symbolism, representing light, life, and divine power. The moon, with its phases and cycles, offers insights into the flow of cosmic energies and their impact on earthly life. Here are some of his celestial revelations. Enoch 72, 32, 33. He fixes the number of the stars and sets them in their places, and all things, whatever he does in proper order. In this passage, Enoch gains insight into the divine order of the stars. The precise arrangement and number of the stars reflect God's wisdom and purpose in the celestial realm. Enoch 74, 12, 17. And the sun goes forth from that sixth portal in the west, and goes to the east and rises in the fifth portal for 30 mornings, and sets in the west again, in the fifth western portal. On that day, the day is equalized with the night, and becomes of equal length, and the night amounts to 9 parts, and the day to 9 parts, and the night is equal to the day, and the year is exactly as to its days, 364. This passage describes the movements of the sun, marking the cycle of day and night. Enoch's celestial guide reveals the balance and order inherent in the cosmic rhythms, which have a profound impact on the passage of time. Enoch 75, 3, 4. And there I saw 8 portals in which the sun rises and 8 portals in which the sun sets. The first rises in the first portal and sets in the first portal. The text provides detailed insights into the portals through which the sun rises and sets. The description further emphasizes the precise cosmic arrangements that govern the movements of celestial bodies. Enoch's encounter with the angelic guide opens new dimensions of understanding about the cosmos and the divine plan. As the narrative unfolds in the Book of Dreams, the 4th section, Enoch witnesses a cosmic vision tracing the history of Israel, spanning from ancient times to the prophesied Messianic era. This vivid account depicts the interplay of righteousness and sin, weaving together the destiny of nations with celestial guidance. The Book of Dreams begins with Enoch recounting his visionary experiences. And after that I saw thousands of thousands and 10,000 times 10,000. I saw a multitude beyond number and reckoning who stood before the Lord of Spirits. And on the 4 sides of the Lord of Spirits, I saw 4 presences, different from those that do not sleep, and I learnt their names. For the angel that went with me made known to me their names, and showed me all the hidden things. In this remarkable celestial vision, Enoch is shown a multitude of angelic beings, an awe-inspiring assembly surrounding the Lord of Spirits. These celestial beings possess unique qualities and functions, different from ordinary angels. They are keepers of hidden knowledge and serve as divine messengers, revealing cosmic truths to Enoch. As the vision unfolds, Enoch witnesses the rise and fall of nations, the deeds of both righteous and wicked individuals, and the unfolding of historical events. He is shown the consequences of human actions and the divine judgments that follow. And I saw till all their generations were transformed, and they all became white bulls. And the first among them became a lamb, and that lamb became a great animal, and had great black horns on its head. And the Lord of the sheep rejoiced over it, and over all the oxen. In this enigmatic passage, Enoch sees a transformation of beings, symbolizing the changing fortunes and destinies of nations. The imagery of white bulls and a lamb with black horns conveys the contrast between righteousness and wickedness. The rejoicing of the Lord of the sheep signifies divine approval and providence over the righteous. Throughout the Book of Dreams, Enoch's visionary experiences include encounters with angelic beings who guide and instruct him on the cosmic mysteries. And one of those 4 went to that white bull and instructed him in a secret, without his being terrified. He was born a bull and became a man, and built for himself a great vessel and dwelt on it. Here, a celestial being imparts hidden knowledge to a white bull, who subsequently transforms into a man. This transformation echoes the concept of divine revelation and celestial wisdom, guiding the righteous on their destined paths. As the vision unfolds further, Enoch witnesses the culmination of history in the Messianic era. And at that time the sun rises from that portal and sets in the west, and returns to the east and rises 30 mornings in the 3rd portal and sets in the west in the 3rd portal. The final section, the Epistle of Enoch, imparts essential teachings for the coming generations, illuminating the nature of the righteous and the sinners. Enoch's words resonate with timeless wisdom, offering insights into moral virtues and spiritual guidance. Enoch begins his epistle with words of wisdom and admonishment, calling upon future generations to heed his teachings and walk the path of righteousness. Enoch, a righteous man whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels showed me, and from them I heard everything. And from them I understood as I saw, but not for this generation, but for a remote one, which is to come. Enoch's assertion that his vision and wisdom are meant for a distant generation underscores the timeless and universal nature of his teachings. The profound truths he has received from divine sources hold significance not only for his contemporaries, but also for all future generations. Throughout the Epistle of Enoch, the ancient patriarch delves into the qualities that distinguish the righteous from the sinners, emphasizing the importance of virtuous living and spiritual discernment. For the Lord will execute a judgment on the righteous, and the righteous will be the elect, for he will approve their souls. Woe to you, you sinners, for you persecute the righteous, for you will be delivered up, and your yoke will be heavy on you. Enoch's words convey a message of divine justice, where the righteous will ultimately find favor with the Lord, and their souls will be approved. In contrast, the sinners will face judgment and retribution for their actions. This admonishment serves as a call to righteousness and warns against persecuting the virtuous. The Epistle of Enoch also offers guidance on the conduct of the righteous, emphasizing the importance of humility, compassion, and wisdom. Do not be proud, you sons of the righteous, for the Lord chose the sons of the righteous for himself, but the seed of the sinners is destined for destruction. Here, Enoch highlights the virtue of humility, cautioning against pride and arrogance. The Lord's favor rests upon the righteous, and their chosen status calls for a life of righteousness and humility. Enoch further expounds on the destiny of the sinners and the consequences of their actions. Your fathers were like those born during the days of old, and the sinners will be destroyed and perished, and their seed will be for condemnation and destruction. Enoch's words evoke a sense of accountability for one's actions and choices. The destiny of the sinners is one of condemnation and destruction, emphasizing the importance of choosing the path of righteousness and avoiding a life of sin. The Book of Enoch, with its captivating tales of celestial encounters, forbidden knowledge, and divine revelations, presents a thought-provoking journey into the depths of ancient wisdom. As we immerse ourselves in Enoch's visionary experiences, we cannot help but wonder why this remarkable text was left out of the biblical canons. Was it hidden for a reason, and what secrets might it hold? The Book of Enoch serves as a tantalizing reminder that there is much we may never fully understand about our past, the cosmic order, and the interplay between the celestial and earthly realms. It beckons us to explore the mysteries that lie beyond the boundaries of our knowledge and invites us to contemplate the eternal questions that have puzzled humanity throughout the ages. In its enigmatic verses, perhaps there lies a deeper truth, waiting to be unveiled by those who dare to seek it. So thank you, my friends, for your time today. Please subscribe and hit that like button. It helps me make more of these videos. So until next time, remember to always seek the truth.